Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Pool of Radiance Remastered. So we're on part 2 of this difficult playthrough. All the settings turned up to difficult. We have a Ranger, Barbarian, Bard, Fighter, Monk, and Assassin. So it's a no caster party essentially. Okay, last time we did this and I found a bug with the economy / treasure adjustments. So that should be corrected. All right, so looks like got some money and sculpture, a short bow, and 20 arrows. I feel like someone's, yeah, the barbarian specialized short bow, he'll get it. Let's go back. I have to decide if I want to sell it or not, because we're not going to get experience unless we do. We will sell the sculpture for sure, of course. Hey, we got Bo, Jimmy, and Duncan in the chat. Welcome, guys. How are you doing? Let's go ahead and do this fight. I got to update my icons too. Overworld map hype, Jimmy says. Yeah, I'm getting closer. That's probably the last big thing that I have to do for this game before it should be pretty much fully functional. Psionic scam, Duncan says. You're doing good? Glad to hear that, Bo. You're doing great. Thanks for asking. A shard. We don't get experience for the monster kill when they surrender. We get their items, but not the kill experience, because I have that flag enabled. It's all worthless. So it's going to be a lot harder to level up. I'm going to have to decide between keeping treasure and selling it. And even then, we're going to get a lot less out of it. So let's take a look here. The polished statue will give us 14 experience. That's a no-brainer. The arrows would give us 11. The short bow would give us 388. It's a +1 short bow. And of course, that gets divided by 6 characters. So really, it's not nearly as much. We only have 91 experience, though. I'm going to sell it. The arrows I'm going to hang on to. Okay, we have a little bit of money, too. There, everybody's got 155 experience now. Fighter gets a bonus. 10% bonus. Looks like, yeah, the Bard Fighter is also. So they'll be ahead of everyone else in the long run. Duncan says Secret is going to be fun since they used the same map tiles over and over again between the ruins, the mines, and the east and west crevices. Yeah. Yeah, that game I'm assuming is going to be pretty easy to reproduce. In fact, I don't think they even have an overland map. Pretty sure they don't. So yeah, I'll probably put a lot more variance in those boring tunnels to make the game more interesting. Because that is so boring. All right, back into the fray. Goblins. Let's kill them. Up, I've used up too much psionic power on the monk. I'm gonna have to rest. Barbarian, he has enough. How many can we hit here? Three. Wow, they resisted all of it. Holy moly. No overland map, just huge dungeons with repeated tile sets. Yeah. Yeah, it's very boring. That one was just killed outright. He wasn't very smart. Let's get our icons updated after this. There's a military pick. One of my guys can use that. Okay. So let's look. Ranger. There isn't a crossbow icon. Let's see your legs. Let's put them in gray. Gray and brown. He's camouflaged. Let me do a speckle on him. It's probably going to change his colors when I do this. Yeah. You want him to look camouflaged like this. That's kind of cool. Okay, Barbarian. What does he specialize with? Broadsword, hand axe, bows, flasks of oil. Okay. He's dual wielding. They don't have any dual wielding icons. We'll just do this. Let's see. Let's give him long hair. Hey, Moody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? He says, Camo, I can still see the character, lol. Duncan says SSI seemed to get lazy with story elements and later games just focused on combat. Yeah, they definitely milked their engine and didn't add hardly anything to it. I mean, they even misspelled things. There's one part where you're talking to that dwarf and they say you're a sliver blade instead of silver blade. It's like, really? Can't even get that right? Okay, the bard. He's long sword, short sword, sling, flask of oil. I already did his. Fighter. Bashard, Lucerne hammer, hammer, lance. Yeah, they don't really have good polearm icons either. All that'll change. Oh, there is a crossbow right there. All that'll change when I make it where you can use icons. This is close to a polearm as we can get. It's kind of bardish or halberdish. give him a helmet. First color body. Good enough. Fool, you are Sliverblade. Yeah. Fool, you can't sell bundled scrolls. Okay, monk. It's gotta be the punch. Where's my punch? What? There it is. Okay. Let's make him bald. Kind of want to do white. Where is white? There it is. Nope. First color. That looks pretty cool. Okay, and then the assassin. Let's give him a dagger, even though, I mean, he is using a dagger sometimes. Let's see here. It's got to sneak around. I like it. All right, cool. We've got them set. That one's throwing javelins at us. This is the money changer one, the molecular rearrangement. You can do Sonic Blast. Let's go ahead. Since he can't reach. Eight experience, 8 whole experience. Okay, let's rest just for a bit. That should have been enough time. Yeah, we got our Sonic points back. Okay, now let's use invisibility here. How many turns? So that's 30 rounds. Let's do 3. It only required a few points. Let's see. Visibility, 3 turns. What do you have? Molecular agitation, body weaponry. So armor class 5, if we use this, let's say 9 rounds. And we unequip. Still have armor class 5. That gives us 12 movement versus 9. And if we unequip a weapon, We can do 1d6 plus 1 damage with our body weaponry discipline. It's the equivalent of a club, special kind of club. But, I mean, we'll have faster speed factor doing that. And our Thaco is the same. That's okay. Several orcs are arguing. They lose their turn. "20 experience in items." Cleric scroll. Let's go ahead and take all this to sell. Money is going to be a problem in the beginning since I have economy stuff turned on. Whoops. Cleric scroll, it's 300 gold pieces. It'll give us 20 experience. Sell. So we have 191 experience in everyone. That one's in a coma. Okay, do we assassinate, backstab, or normal? Assassinate. No penetration. We hit him, didn't penetrate. He's a level 1 assassin after all. Okay, turn back. Another encounter. Do we have enough points? Nope. Failed. Okay, monk's injured. So now we got a dilemma. Do we go back and rest? I think I'm just going to rest here. because we need to clear this anyway. We'll keep the monk back. Terrible tycho. Clear out all these randoms. Now we have our points back. Nice. Got every single one of them. Why is he so overloaded? Oh, I had some extra junk. He is weak. He's a weak barbarian. You know, I was thinking I'd get him a Gauntlet's Ogre power, but then I realized later that night that barbarians can't use magic gear until quite a few levels up. So that's not going to help him for a long time. So he's going to be low powered. We've killed a lot of random encounters. I don't know how many are left. Hey, Bow Ladder, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? He has not been able to assassinate yet. Should probably just do backstab until he gets a little higher level. Can't be too many left. Seedy looking goblins. Seven experience. We lost a few points there. Orc. This we're gonna blast. Orcs are really dumb, so it's easy to sonic blast them. Hey Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I don't think I saw you comment yet. Ouch. Yeah, you did. You just said hype. That was the only thing you did. Guess we better go heal now, since the bard just does 1 hit point. A Fashard fork. They've got lots of pole arms. They have a pretty good chance of having pole arms. Let's go ahead and take some of this. Be worth some money. It's going to be a lot trickier and harder with the economy adjustments turned on. Ooh, Radiance economy is not that bad until later. It's mainly Curse of the Azure Bonds. And then Seeker of Silver Blades gets even worse. You're impossible to forget. Yeah, you are, Jimmy. Usually you're chattier. There, we got our weekly bonus hit points. Bards jumped up like by 4 or 5 after the week. Ah, we got 1 experience from the scale mill. Okay. Barbarian had some extra stuff. So what are we looking at? 263 experience. 10th of the way there. Duncan says 1 eternity later. Yeah. Moody says, nice, looks like he finally got the bard. No, he's not a bard. No, that's a long way off, Moody. He's a bard trainee. He's only level 1 fighter. It won't be until the end of the game. Maybe I'll have a bard by then. Combat. I just named him Bard because he's a pre-Bard. Okay. Actually, have I done? Yeah, I did the cleric route. That's where the cleric scroll was. Let's attack these goblins. This one has a leader, I think. Yep. How dare you? Goblin leader is panicked. Ouch. Monk stunned that one by a punch. cool thing about this is when you have the experience in the items, the characters that go down during the battle will still get experience when you go sell the items. So that's one advantage to this. We'll get experience for the items, but he'll miss out on experience of killing the enemies. Nine experience in items. I think it's his leather armor down here, maybe. Not sure. Should get more experience than that if it was magical armor. We'll have to check that out. We're gonna go find out. I'll save it under B. Yeah, that's off. Let me do a search here. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what that would be. So I think it's because our power ratio was higher. Let me take a look here. I'm gonna do that fight again so that I can see what our power ratio is compared to them, because I feel like that's eaten into that. This was the goblin fight. I'm gonna allow those to flee just so I can do this again real quick. Yeah, it's 1,000 gold. Should have gave a lot more experience. Okay, so I can't say I have to say no here. I need to kill them again. And I can check our power ratio. Because it shouldn't be eating into it that much. Yeah, leather armor +1 is about 1,000 gold. Any magic armor is typically about 1,000 at least when it's +1. The plus is what's the big deal, not necessarily the composition of it. Because all armor that's magic that has a plus, according to the rules, according to Gary Gygax, is weighs about the same as clothing, including plate mail. Should be able to run at full speed, it says. Okay, here we go. Our power ratio is 22-1. That's why. Okay. So what I need to do here is put a cap on that. Because I probably should cap it. I mean, Gary does say in the book that if you kill like kobolds in your strong adventures, it should be like divided by 20 or something. But we're not that much stronger than these guys. So I think what I'll do is divide the power ratio by I think 8 seems pretty fair. If I did 10, it would divide it by 2. We'd only get like 150 for it anyway. All right, I'm going to divide this by 10. Let's see here. Zero in items. Is it not magical now? Did it get downgraded? No. So it is magic armor because he can't equip it. So what did I do here? I divided it by 10. Yeah, it should have given us a lot more than that. Oh. No, it would have applied to all items. Okay. Let me kill this. I'm going to do this one more time. P-value is times 400. Yep, that's correct. Okay. Power ratio divided by 2. This will work. So that should cut it down to 2. So get divided. Okay. I'll leave a breakpoint on this too, so I can do this one last time and double check it. Hey, Glenola, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thanks for the raid, by the way. Let's give a shout out here. Glenola, how are you doing? What were you streaming? I'm streaming Remaster Pool of Radiance here. Just working on my engine. Trying to fix a bug while on stream. But yeah, thanks again for the raid. Appreciate that. Okay, here we go. Bash. Why does it do this? There we go. Finer than frog's hair? Glad to hear it. Oh, you played some Secrets of Silver Blades today. That's cool. Are you enjoying that? Have you played it before? Yeah, sliver blades, like Duncan says. There's a typo in there that you'll eventually find where they say sliver blade. Looking forward to being able to get the Pool Radiance Remastered. Oh, so you are familiar. Okay, good. Pool and Secret are two of your favorite in the series. Cool. Yep, I am working on it. The hardest part I've left, that I was saying earlier, is the wilderness map, which I've made some good progress on. I have to recreate the whole thing, basically. Because the Curse engine basically gutted the way the Pools did it, and none of that's in that engine. But it'll be better when I'm done with it. The other thing is I've externalized the graphics for that overhead map. So any future games I make that need an overhead map, I can just basically look in a directory for an image file and use that. So that makes it a lot easier to create new overhead areas. So it's the silver lining of the cloud. You played all the gold box AD&D games. Love the Dragonlance ones as well. Been playing Curse Remaster to relax most nights. Cool. Okay. Now we'll see what experience we get. I'll hit my breakpoint here, and let me step through this. So the power ratio was 22. Now it's 2. So that should give us a lot more experience. Let me double check. It's saying that... Oh, that was if it was false. No, it said it wasn't a magic item. That's interesting. it doesn't think this leather armor is magical. That's why we're not getting any experience this time. Let me double check it. Make sure we didn't get scammed with a downgrade. Nope, it's magical. Yeah, that's funny. It doesn't think it's magical. Okay, we're going to do this one more time. The calculation's right. It just didn't think it didn't think it was magical for some reason. Magic scam. You can't type today? Hey, Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Emotes and then scam, 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 scam. It is magical. The plus variable didn't say it was magical. And that's what I'm checking. It said the plus was 0, which is wrong. We'll see if it does it this time. I tweaked it. Oh, our Thaco's so bad. Hey, DC, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It says, random thought, how do shopkeepers manage to ID things without tanking their constitution? It's more of a curiosity thing than a capability thing. Yeah, the way identification works in this game is not at all according to rules. The rules for identifying the storekeepers are not casting a spell. They're not casting identification. They are supposed to be using lore to do it. Bards have the ability to ID stuff because of experience, but if you pay someone to go ID something, it actually takes sometimes months before they can ID it. And it can be a lot more expensive than 200 gold. So SSI, just for the sake of trying to make the game somewhat playable, just shortcutted the rules on that. But yeah, the shopkeepers should not be able to identify those items. But trying to refactor all that would be such a big deal. I'm not sure how I would even approach that. But yeah, good question. So in other words, they shouldn't. It's wrong. Okay, here's the leather armor. I'm stepping through the code. Did I fix the plus on it? Yes. Okay, now it gets divided. Power ratio. There we go. Now we should get about 100 experience for it, which is pretty fair. Yep, 99. Perfect. All right, so that's better. Let's take that. I don't think any of this other stuff's magical. Thanks for giving DC Bueller the shout out, by the way. I'm guessing Jimmy did that. Now the leather armor +1, I'm actually, the barbarian can't use it yet. assassin could. Gives him 5. Studded leather is just as good, except I do have item damage turned on. And magic armor resists item damage a lot better than regular. I think I'll just hold on to it and decide if I want to use it. Let's do a few more random encounters. Hey, Toothless, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Why is that guy's icon that? Ranger's icon. Oh, I bet it's related to the camouflage. I loaded the wrong icon, probably. The speckle. Speckle might have done that. I'll have to redo his icon here after this fight. Okay, let's see if that corrects that. Yeah, let's just do some more random encounters till we have this cleared. Yeah, Monk is level 1. Everybody's level 1. It's going to take a long time with this party before we get level up because I have economy adjustments turned on. No, the barbarians are not allowed to use magic weapons and equipment. They have to get to like level 3 or 5. I don't remember what it is before they can start. And then level 6 and 7, then they can start using some more. And then level 8, they can use more. Yeah, right now he can't use anything magical. Junk. In fact, it probably, do I have it in here? Once he can actually have a bonus, or he can use it, it'll say it right under here. He does have 5% back protection. That's really low. 20% chance to detect magic on an item or so. Angry Orcs. Donald says, what would suck about barbarians in this game is waiting to have a healer in the party. Yeah, you can with psionics. There is a psionic discipline that allows healing, but I did not get it. And you can do it with Paladin. Paladin has healing. But we have an evil party. So no Paladins for us. And honestly, not having healing is not that big of a deal. You can rest it off. And eventually you'll get potions too. Okay, nothing we want. And if you rest a week and you have high constitution, you get a bonus of like based on your constitution, you'll heal more. And if you rest 30 days and it's uninterrupted, you are 100% healed no matter what. So if you had 200 hit points, you'll get them all back. Not that that would ever happen in this one. Stunned. Jimmy says, Duncan already said it, but psionic scam. Yeah, you got so many more options now, which is sweet. You don't have to play this game the same way you used to. Alright, he's facing southeast, so this should be backstab. Assassinate, we'll try it. There we go. Failed. I'm just gonna do backstab till he gets higher level. Oh, that guy's no longer friendly. Becte Corbin destroyed. That's a strong punch. He just punched and broke his Becte Corbin. That's our first item destruction we had. I could just picture like there's one movie, I don't remember which Steven Seagal movie it is, but he breaks through like a pool stick that a guy's holding. See that with the Becte Corbin, the guy's holding it. He's like, he just breaks right through the handle. Now, one of the problems is we don't know what if this is magical. There's 33 experience and items. So there's something in there that is. I'm just going to pick it all up. Unless it's just, actually that plate mail might just be worth that amount. Because it doesn't have to be magical to have some experience in it. It just has to have some money value. Let's see if that's the case. Light crossbow gives us 1 experience. Scale mail 5. Longsword 1. Scale mail 5. Yeah. So that's what it is just their power was a little bit higher, so we're getting more value out of these items compared to if we would have got it from kobolds. There's that leather armor I want to keep for now. It's exactly what Gary Gygax wanted. You have to haul it back to town and sell it if you want the experience. Okay, we're at 270, 289. So yeah, it takes so much longer with that turned on. Got to be almost cleared of the random encounters. It's going to be a lot of work because every GoBox game except Secret of the Silver Blades has an overworld to move through. Yeah, but now that I know how this did it, it shouldn't be as bad. We'll see. A lot of those later engines probably are similar. Just threw a club at us. stunned. So we got to be close to 10 kills. Radiance the only one with the horse icon. Yeah. Yeah, the dot thing's actually a lot easier to do, but it's kind of dumb. I'll probably make it where it doesn't look like a dot, but it looks more like a party once I get to that. Curse is the same thing, and it has that dot that moves around. Oh, it's 15 for the slums? Okay. Rudy says these monsters aren't just bold, they are kobold. Kobold. Killed from critical hit. The monk just got his first kill from a critical hit. Nice. Forced to flee. 33 experience and items. Here we go. So the scale mail we know is worth a decent amount. It's heavy. Was 10 for Podal Plaza, Jimmy says, or Textile House, something along those lines? I think so. I'm pretty sure, because they were just talking about that. Keister was talking about that in the Discord server. Duncan says the slums is the only one that has 15 that's required. Almost got 300 experience. Dang. 7 damage. These goblins can do a lot more damage since they got weapons that are appropriate now. According to the monster manual. Surrenders. Kill him. Surrenders. Only 4? Oh, there's 4. Hey, Primal, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? All right, let's go back to this treasure room. Stumbled into treasure. 24 experience and items. 495 money. Well, immediate experience. Composite longbow. 20 arrows. It's all heavy stuff. Okay, resting a week might be enough. We'll see the hit points on the ranger. He'll get a bonus once that week is up. He gets them earlier, actually. Yeah. There we go. 17. 18. Okay, perfect. It's a scam for arrows and quarrels. 10 arrows versus 20 quarrels. Yeah, that's true. But arrows, you get 2 shots with a bow compared to 1. So the quarrels, you could look at it from that perspective, that you're giving them a little bit better value for the crossbow. And now that I implemented anti-penetration in armor, the crossbows are better than what they were before. $59 experience and items. Okay. Assuming the chainmail and the bows. Primal says, haha, bag of exotic spices. I've got one of those in my pants. Sorry, this is an old DC Bueller joke. You're doing fine? You just hoping you didn't lose $300 because the government almost confused your information? Oh, man. Yeah, I hope not. Large number of valuables. Hey, look at this. 1,500 experience and items. Silk robe, large exotic carpet, a longbow, and a ring. That ring. That ring's what is going to give us a ton of experience. Pretty sure that's a ring of protection. Carpet is 25 experience. Yeah, the ring, 1,111. It's divided by 6. You know what I'm thinking? I got to figure this out. I'm trying to think, when it shows you the amount of experience you earned, was that per character? So like if it says 8, was that per character is supposed to get 8, or is it 8 divided by? I think it shows you the per character already. Yeah, prized ring of protection +1. DC says, for the record, I'm not the one who told that joke. It's a joke told to me. Well, that's good. Okay, so here's the deal. If the experience shown was for the whole party, then this should not get divided by 6. Gosh, I need to research that. I don't have the manual around. Let me do a fight real quick. I want to see if it says each character. I'm pretty sure it says each character gets X amount of experience. I have to kill them real quick to find out. Well, I could just let them flee. It'll tell me here. Each character receives 0. Okay, so it has already been divided. Okay, well then we're not gonna double dip on dividing experience. I'm gonna fix that right now. Uh, okay. Yeah. The fact that it said each experience there, you should get full experience on all the party members when you sell that then. Okay, so let's reload C. That was on the Bard, right? No, what was that on? Big. Let me double check, make sure it does it right now. So we should end up with about 2,000 experience. Okay, good. The longbow I'm definitely going to hold on to. Stuff. Leather armor, hold on to. Oh, hey, Mr. Spock, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Says, is there a level cap or did you remove those? There's no level cap now per game. There's no level cap. And then there's no race level cap. But you will get a race experience penalty. Once you go over the class race level cap, you start getting the experience divided by 2 for each class that does that. So if you're multi-classed and 2 go over their level limit, it's going to divide the experience by 2 and then by 2 again. So it's possible you can level them up really high, but it's going to take a ridiculous amount of time. So it's kind of a good compromise, in my opinion. Jeweled belt, carved marble figurine, gold inlaid dagger. Could actually use that, but sell it. Mithril threaded cape. Exotic spices. Okay, cool. We got some level ups too. We'll get our level ups and then we'll probably be done tonight. So who has it? Bard, who's really a fighter. Then our fighter, then our assassin. Mr. Spock says, good to know. You're doing well. Glad to hear that. All right, fighters. All right, we got to think about this for the future. He's going to become a bard, and they are limited with what types of weapons they can use. I think I'm going to do... I already did sling, right? Yeah. I think I'm going to do broadsword. Oh, we get another one. Dagger. I don't remember if they can throw darts. It's risky. I'm not going to do it. Don't think they can use crossbows. I think they can use javelins. Don't know about short bow. Feel like sling, but I'm not sure about short bow. Guess we'll just take it. Pick a weapon specialty. Let's do longsword. Longsword double specialist. Yes, please. Okay, so now we lost something. Let's do dagger. Okay. All right, so he's leveled up. Fighter. Here we go again. Let's see. Let's pick some weird pole arms. Let's do Bilgus arm, a Fashard fork, Glavegus arm. Pick a weapon specialty. Now you can't become a double specialist with pole arms. You can only become a single specialist. We'll just do the Fashard since that's what he's using right now. Wow. That was not many hit points he got there. His constitution is 14, that's why. Okay, assassin, level 2. Longsword, club, broadsword. Short sword. 14 hit points, nice. All right, guys, I think this is a good place to stop. I have to call it quits a little early tonight. I'm glad I was able to fix a couple bugs there. Those were some good ones to fix on the stream. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.